Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Yes, it's been a while, hasn't it, since I've made one of these digital marketing talk videos. I don't make them every week because it's a bit of hassle to make them, and I don't mean that in a rude way, but you know, by the time you've researched what you're going to include in the video, filmed the video, edited the video, added in any special effects, slides, music, uploaded it to YouTube, written the description, found that the tags and everything else, you can easily have kind of spent 4, 5, 6 hours. So that's why I kind of do it once a month. Okay, so basically with the rise of AI search and stuff like that, a number of platforms have appeared which claim to help businesses recommend their content to the AI chatbots which people are using. So things like Claude, Perplexity, Gemini, Grok, DeepSeek, and a number of others. I found one called, well, there's more than one, but I found one that kind of stood out to me. It's called Profound AI. Now, if you look at the website, just type in Profound AI, you'll find it no problem. It's still quite expensive at the moment. It comes in at like $499 a month, which I think is kind of beyond the average reach of a small business, especially with no guarantee of successful results, in the short term. So I've looked at the website. It claims to have some quite big customers. It is quite a new thing. It's obvious it's a new thing because AI search is a new thing, so it's not something that's been around for a couple of years. I would say that it's still such a new thing that maybe you should just treat it with a bit of caution. It's going to grow. There's going to be more suppliers, more vendors offering these kinds of services. Now, if you go to SEMrush, we've got various tools where you can kind of try and optimize your content for the AI chatbots. But this is the first one I've come across which actually claims to recommend your content to, the AI chatbots as such. Now, there's different price plans. I've got the site open in front of me now. So yeah, it's not that cheap. If you go for custom pricing, which is like enterprise pricing, you have to contact the company for that. It claims to recommend your content to ChatGPT, Perplexity, Google AI Overviews, Google AI Mode, Google Gemini, Microsoft Copilot, Meta AI, Grok, which is part of X and Elon Musk's enterprise, DeepSeek, that's the Chinese version, and Anthropic Claude. So there's other metrics I'm not going to read through it. Have a look at it. I just thought it was quite interesting, and that's why I kind of pulled that one out. Something else on the list for this kind of episode is called cards. So that's CARRD, not cards, card. CARRD.io, I believe it is. Let's just check it out. So basically what that is it offers like a one-page website, but at a fraction of a cost to something like About Me, where you're paying, closer to like £100 a year for the premium plan. So I thought that was quite good. I had a look at it. The templates aren't too bad actually. It's all horses for courses. The reason I picked this one out is if you're like a startup, like a new enterprise or a solopreneur, or you might be looking for like a kind of hobbyist website. You might be a videographer, photographer, or like a one-man band basically. This could be quite good for you in terms of just having something up there, but without the cost. It's quite cheap. It works out £12 a month, $12 a month, something like that. Let's just bring it up. Yeah, the internet's a bit slow today. So just bear with me 1 second. Right, I've got it now. Yeah, so it's I don't know why that didn't come up straight away. So the website is CARRD.co. So that was the mistake. It's not io.co. and you can get started pretty easily. You know, you just choose a starting point. I'm doing it now. I've got it open in front of me, and it brings open like quite a wide selection of templates. They're all different, you know, but like I say, if you've got like a business idea, if you're a small business, you know, you might be a one-man band, you might be a two-person business, and you just need something up there like a landing page with your social media links and a bit of information to direct people to your content, then, you know, that could be a good interim step. It's very cheap. You can, yeah, I was looking at it last night in a bit more detail. So just bear with me. Yeah, what you have to do is you have to click on one of the templates. Okay, it takes you through a process, and you can basically then click use this template. Yeah, and you can add various buttons to it in your social media links. It's one of those sites that, like, we don't have like a tab at the top with pricing. You have to fiddle around with it, and eventually it'll bring you to the actual pricing, you know, how much it's going to cost you. But it is cheap. It's no more than 15 quid a year, pounds a year, whereas some of the other sites you might go to without, you know, I'm trying to be fair here, to get like a one-page website, for example, like Wix or About Me, you're going to be looking at £10 a month. So you're paying £15 a month, and depending on what you want, if you want a full-blown website, you're going to need to go down a different route. But if you just want like a mobile optimized one-page website, I thought this was great, and the templates are quite attractive, so that's why I flagged this one up. Okay, next one, Liner.ai. It's a new platform that's come out. It's operated by Lenovo, who used to be called IBM, in case you didn't know. So this is like a new version of AI, because obviously AI is taking over the whole world, isn't it? There's so much AI. But what it claims to do is to be really good at research and to offer like the latest up-to-date models, because, you know, I'm sure you'll appreciate there's like different models of AI, so like ChatGPT 5, ChatGPT 4, you know, and it's the same with all of them, you know, like DeepSeek and Claude and Anthropic and all the rest, and Perplexity and stuff. So look, the pricing for this one, yeah, again, it wasn't expensive, not massively, but it just claims to be much more accurate and to provide, you know, a lot more context and deep-rooted answers, and it, you know, pulls it from different sources, and, you know, but this is what it says here. Like, I'll just read it out very briefly. It says Liner is a free tool that lets you train your LM models easily. It takes your training data and gives you an easy to integrate ML model, no coding or expertise required. You can, obviously, when I mentioned paid, you can upgrade. So that's the beta version. Yeah, just bear with me one sec. I just want to just double check something. Okay, what I was double checking if there's not a different site, which there is, because that's what threw me a little bit. It looked different to the one I was looking at the other day. So yeah, just 10 seconds. Okay, so yeah, okay, so there is a different copycat site up. So when I say Liner AI, the official site is liner.com. Now you're going to see this a lot. You know, it's going to be, because obviously everyone wants to get on the AI bandwagon, and, you know, these things are springing up at record-breaking speed, you know, new AI providers and stuff. So the one I was looking at, you know, when I first started talking about this, was called Liner.ai, and the reason I said Liner.ai is because if you go to you know, Google, for example, and type in Liner.ai, it will actually bring up, you know, it did the other day, Liner.com. So yeah, this does seem to be something a little bit different. It's not, because anyone can register a domain name, and you know, there's AI chatbots which can create, you know, AI language models and stuff. So, you know, and the other thing that kind of gave this away was like the font. It didn't quite look as authoritative as, you know, what, because for example, like Liner.com was the one that flashed up on my Lenovo laptop the other day, you know, in the bottom right hand corner. So and that's got like the social media links on it to yeah, that's definitely the one. We've got like 1,416 followers, and yeah, it's basically a Lenovo product. That's why it popped up on my in the bottom right hand corner. You got your sort of tray with all the different apps and stuff, and it popped up there. So I just want to find you a bit of a link where I can kind of read something off. So 10 seconds, okay? Yeah, so I'm just going to read off the screen very briefly. So it's got like here, meet Liner, the most accurate AI research agent. Liner stands today as the most accurate AI search engine, providing reliable answers to fuel the remarkable progress of over 10 million academics and professionals. So this is the one, it's the more established one. It is a form of AI, but it's not the same as the website learner.ai, if that makes sense. Our team is committed to realizing zero hallucinations as the gold standard of credibility. It may seem beyond reach, but we thrive on challenge and placing truth at the forefront of search. So yeah, it's when you scroll down to the bottom of a website, yeah, this is definitely the one, and you can download it for iOS, Android, Mac, Windows, Chrome, Edge, etc., etc. Just click on a few more links. Yeah, so it's got 10 million users use Liner, yeah, Liners, whatever. Top 50 generation AI, well, what it says is top 50 generation AI, fourth. Liner ranked fourth on a 16th top AI product list. There's like an article thing there. See, this is how I know this is the actual official website, because it's got like total funding amount $33.4 million, Series B. So that's liner.com, not the website liner.ai. Perhaps there's a bit of a confusion there. So here, I'm just going to read out the history. Liner team is revolutionizing the way people search. 2015, Liner starts its journey. 2020, Liner raised Series A funding. 2021, Liner introduces AI search engine in February. 2022 reached 10 million users in April. 2022 raised Series B funding in September. 2023 release of Copilot, the browser extension, in July. 2024 raised Series B2 funding in October. 2024 again ranked 16th on the top AI product list in March. So that is definitely the one. Yeah, it's not, although it is, all of these things are new, and they've got 2 offices, one in San Francisco, one in Seoul in Asia, and they're recruiting and stuff like that. So look, I'll let you have a look at that website. It's liner.com. It's basically an AI search engine, so it's a bit like Perplexity but more advanced, and you can have a look around the site yourself, because otherwise I'll be here forever. But that's what it is, and that is the one, liner.com, okay, not liner.ai. Okay, so next one, Apollo.io. Now this is an interesting one. I'll bring the website, I know what it is, I'll bring the website up. In a nutshell, this allows you to pull off data lists, because every business needs data, yeah, to create email marketing lists and to contact people, mainly by email, but sometimes by phone or social media. So it's quite cost effective. I was talking to a guy not so long ago. They won quite a few awards apparently, and he said he pulled off an amazing list, XYZ thousand long, of contacts within his industry for less than $100 a month. So that's what put me onto that. I searched for it and I found it straight away. It seems quite established. There's a free version, which is obviously going to have limitations. Yeah, 2 sequences, blah blah blah. If you spend $79 a month, you get unlimited sequences, prospecting, Gmail and Salesforce extensions, advanced filters, CRM integrations, loads and loads of stuff, 5 mailboxes per user, automated workflows, AI research intelligence, and all the rest of it. And basically, if you go to where it says platform, because there's some tabs at the top of the top left hand corner of this website, Apollo.io. Yeah, you've got kind of 4 core products, so pipeline builder, call assistant, data enrichment, and go-to-market platform. Now I just want to focus on the pipeline builder. You know, find the right without going back to the process, find the right I'm just going to click on it, find the right people, you know, for your leads and your emails and stuff. So fill your calendar with quality leads, reimagine your pipeline with the world's best B2B data, AI assistance and automation, find better leads, scale your outreach, save time with AI. It looks quite good. Look, I mean, in terms of pounds sterling, because obviously I'm based in England and I'm recording this video in English, primarily for English people, but for people for other English speaking you know, regions and countries as well. But it probably works out about sort of 79 quid, so it's probably about just under £70 a month. And if you can get all that data, that's got to be a no-brainer, because if you were to try and manually pull out that data yourself, you know, you'd easily be spending like more than a day doing it at, you know, 15, 20, 25 pounds an hour. So it's an absolute no-brainer, and you can export the data, you know, into Excel and all the rest of it. Have a look at that one. Yeah, pinpoint your perfect leads, work smarter, not harder, hit your goals faster, simplify your tech stack. So, you know, it's everything revolves around data. You know, regarding, you know, finding your customers and getting in contact with them with a, you know, some kind of warm lead or email or whatever it might be. So check that one out. That's one of them. Let's move on to the next section. Okay, so the next one I'm going to pull up for this month is called Rank Math. Now, I quite like Rank Math. You know, I've watched some different videos on it, and it seems to be like a, you know, really good WordPress plugin for SEO plugin for WordPress. Sorry, got my words mixed up. You know, so obviously there's other stuff out there like Yoast and stuff like this. Seems, I reckon this surpasses that. It's got 3 million active users. The pricing's very reasonable. That's another reason I pulled it up. So the agency version is like £49.99 a month. Business version £21 a month, price £20.99, and the pro version is £6.99 a month. Call it 7 quid a month, including all includes VAT. So it's very comprehensive. There's some great videos. We actually have a channel, like a YouTube channel, and it's amazing some of this stuff does. It will save you so much time and get you much better results. Let's just look at, I'm going to read out some of these things. So for the £7 a month, £6.99 version, you get unlimited personal websites, as in for the Rank Math SEO plugin, you know, to align or connect with that. Track 500 keywords, powerful schema, you know, because schema markup, powerful schema generator, free content AI trial, that's a trial, you need credits for that. Advanced keyword rank tracker, comprehensive SEO school, unlimited keyword optimization, automated SEO sitemaps, advanced what we've got here, LLMS, that's language models, TX, because basically by introducing that bit of text, LLMS.txt, it's a bit of code to put on the website, it will help your site be flagged up or recognized, let's say, by some of these large language models like ChatGPT and Claude and Anthropic and stuff. So that's good. Robots.txt editor and validator, search intent analysis, 24/7 support. It really does seem to be, you know, fantastic. Renews at £7.99 a month plus tax. Yeah, fantastic. With the £21 a month version, it supports 100 client websites. You know, tracks 10,000 keywords. You know, if you want to scale the game, maybe you haven't got that many websites, but you want to track more keywords. It features a lot of the stuff that the previous plan did, but with some other stuff as well. Basically, the main thing here seems to be the fact that you can track 10,000 keywords instead of 500. It's a massive difference. You know, tracking 500 keywords is one thing, tracking 10,000 is another. If you want to, if you pay £49 a month, you can track 50,000 keywords. Most people probably go for the middle plan, the business plan. That seems to be great. There's some videos on this. I will put them in the description. I'd recommend have a look at them. Have a look at the website as well. It seems to be a great SEO plugin. You know, I often find that a lot of people who I speak to, you know, on business calls and stuff, or you know, let's say contract tender calls, same thing, you know, more or less. Well, can be. It depends. Every call's different. But you know, a lot of them have got Wix websites or Squarespace websites, and WordPress websites are a lot more universally friendly for different types of extensions and plugins. So that's why I think Rank Math, you know, really scores quite highly. You can save a lot of money on SEO. SEO is expensive, and you can achieve quite a lot. But I will put one of the videos that I watched in the description, along with all the other stuff, and you can have a look in your own time and watch the video. Yeah, that's really cool. You know, like, so the pricing is very reasonable. You know, it's not a rip-off. It's not like they're asking £400 a month for something, and we've got 3 million users, so that says a lot straight away. So look, I'm going to keep this short because I could add another 5 in, but the video's going to be too long and nobody's going to watch it. So maybe I'll make another video about that soon. So thank you for your time. I'll see you on the next one.